Back on the 78 by 90.5 motor here for Oscar. We have our B piston installed in our cylinder and ended up with 502 on the deck. Subtract the plate, which is 460. That gave us a deck height of 42 thousandths. And we have the 90 thousandths shim, so we'll probably add 10 more under there and call it a day on the deck height. That should give us a decent compression ratio. Got the short block pretty much done at this point. The piston cylinders, once we get those set up, we'll do the final assembly. Got the end plate set, got the clutch on it, got the oil cooler installed, got the MST alternator stand, got the belt tensioner, got the CV Performance distributor there, and the MST pulley. Went ahead and painted the sheet metal on the motor to match the car, so it came out pretty sweet. Did run into a little bit of an issue when I checked the ring gap, pulled the rings off the pistons and installed them into the cylinders. And when I initially checked it, we only have 12 thousandths on the ring gap, so we're gonna have to file fit the rings, get them all with the appropriate gap. I like to at least have 18, 19 on a street motor. If you're going to turbocharge it, you probably need closer to 25 or 30 if you don't want to break the landing on the piston. If you leave the ring gap really tight, as the motor gets heat in it, the rings heat up and they butt together and they break the ring landing. So little extra ring gap is good insurance, especially if you're not running a forged piston. These are hyper-eutectic, so we're going to make sure it has plenty of ring gap and it's really happy. So less heat too. It would make a lot of heat with no ring gap in it like that. It would almost seal up completely and have no ring gap at all once the motor came up to temperature. So that would be no good. So we'll get that done in the morning. I have it set up over here. This is my ring filer. I made it into a power one with my drill. Used to have a little hand crank on it, but it was hard to crank it with one hand and hold the ring square so you get the ring filed nice and flat. So that setup works pretty good. Yeah, not a whole lot going on other than got to get the rings filed, and we'll do the final assembly on that. The heads are on the bench over there ready to go. And yeah, got the car out front, got to pull the transmission out still and do that work. And just been cleaning up the shop, trying to pass some time here. Had a big honeydew list, I got caught up on that. Somebody asked about the Nova, still have the Nova. And yeah, it runs and backs up and stops and drives. I have to mount the seat and do some interior work and get some primer on this thing and put the glass in it. I ordered some window weld. I'm going to use some urethane to put the glass in instead of the old butyl. But let me see here. See if the neighbors are awake. For you Nova guys. Let me see, I don't want to touch the wrong button here. Turn you guys off. Alright, what do we got here? Ignition. There are a couple pumps. She's in park. the neighbor's too mad. It's got mufflers. Anyway, that's going on. I'm working on the 73 a little bit. Want that down to bare metal in there, trying to get all the Rust-Oleum off of it that I put on years ago. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So I'm going to strip it down to bare metal, epoxy prime it, and get that straightened up. And then we'll weld some plates in there and install our roll cage. I'm going to put some tubs back here and do the back half of the car, so I cut that out. And I can't decide what I want to do with the package tray. I don't want to take too much out, and I'm going to do it all in sheet metal and TIG weld it all in here, make it all nice and tight back here, and then we'll get going on the suspension. I think I might chop the rear torsion off and raise it up a little bit. Get me a Ron Loomis torsion kit, one of those raised deals, and give it the right stance. So that's going on with that car. And yeah, let's go out here into the darkness, take you over to the pool. Cleaned everything up, mulch everywhere, everything's looking good. And you know, the girls, they're really bored, so they fixed them pool area up here a little bit. Got them a table out here, got them some lights, and yeah, they've been going crazy. So anyway, that's what's going on. Little video, poolside chat. Hope everybody's doing good out there, not going too crazy. Go out in that garage, push your record button, make a video, and get some stuff done to your Volkswagen. That's all we can do. It's good to see Matt out in the garage building a Volkswagen motor. Threw me a little curveball there, Matt. I thought you were a Chevy V6 guy now. So I'm looking forward to getting out to the track and making some passes out there. And hopefully by the time all this is over, we'll have a car built and we'll be ready to do a little street racing. I mean, you know, racing at the track. We'd never street race. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. You guys go out there, make the best of it, push that record button, and we'll see you on the next one.